after we've lost everything, we're free to do anything.
Oh, no, whenever you would stay my baby, I know that my mother would never. So step my back.
Ever cheated?
Yes.
Why? What happened?
Cause nothing happened. I just got bored.
Okay. How about you?
Yes.
What happened?
I lose interest too quick.
Yeah, so I visited University of Florida while I was dating someone at home, and I cheated on my boyfriend.
Take their money, their car, their house,
their energy,
yeah,
their motivation,
waste their time,
their faith.
waste their time. By the time we're done, they want to kill themselves.
Have you ever cheated?
For sure. I have. Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
I have. Yeah, I have.
When it comes to paying child support, he is so incredibly petty.
No, what you just described is your ex-husband being so incredibly smart. First, you complain that he breaks his child support payments into 2 payments per month. Well, if he's like most Americans, he probably gets paid every 2 weeks. So it would make sense to break up that payment. I'd be willing to bet money most of his bills are broke up that way. Secondly, you complain that he sends it by certified check, a check that you need to sign for in person at the post office. What he's doing there is creating a paper trail that is easily verifiable. Because there are plenty of women out there who, even after they get their child support, claim they never received it. And if you tried to do that, he wouldn't even need a lawyer. He could go to court himself and show the judge your signature for every one of those checks. And I saw in your comments you said, oh, direct deposit provides proof? No, direct deposit would provide proof the money left his account. If you said you never received it, he would then have to hire a lawyer to prove that you got the money. Women love to drain their ex-husbands through lawyers. Sounds like his secretary got herself a smart man.
I have an ex out there that believes you never cheated on him, but you really did.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, my baby dad.
No, because they all know I did.
The nice guys, the nicer the guy, the more dangerous he is.
Who told you to tell all our business? Either way, since this cat's out the bag, understand this, that the nice guys are oftentimes most dangerous because it takes a lot of confidence to not have to put on a facade and show people who I am. I don't need to scream power or I'm powerful or I'm strong in order for you to know this. Oftentimes, I don't even want you to see it because now I create unnecessary threats for myself that probably wouldn't have existed. Masquerading as if you're powerful is actually an insecurity. It takes a lot of confidence to be a big teddy bear but walking around with demons living on the inside of you. See, either you're going to live in heaven with me or you're going to live in hell with me. The only way that you will live on earth is if you stay out of my realm. And you decide. But have a beautiful day.
The other day I saw this video of this woman saying that she would only date a man if he made over $100,000. That is fucking stupid. First off, the average man only makes about $50,000 a year, so the standard is way too high. And second, if you're only dating a man for his money, you're shallow, and that's probably why you're in a lot of failed relationships.
What do you think of Andrew Tate?
I love everything about that man. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Well, hold on, time out. Not everything, because I didn't agree with everything he said, because some of this shit was like mad disrespectful. But the part where he was teaching y'all fellas how y'all should be dealing with women, factual. When he called the women out on bullshit, factual. When he say some ladies, don't get offended. When he say some women are full of shit, factual. In every fucking way, dog. I literally call myself the Black Andrew Tate because I really don't be on y'all's bullshit. I don't like the games. I don't like the entitlement, especially that. And I do not deal with the bare minimum. I mean, that's really what I got from him. Don't be a simp. Carry yourself like a king and stop treating these women like they're above you. That's what I got from him. And I love that about Andrew Tate. I love Andrew Tate. Why they canceled him? Because he's a king and he knows what he's talking about. Shit, I'm not going to be surprised that they cancel my ass too because I'm really good at making really strong points about y'all ladies. That's all I'm going to say.
Modern women find 80% of men as unattractive. And so on dating apps, which people will argue that maybe people on dating apps aren't looking for something serious, but that's the number one way people meet. Women only swipe right 5% of the time, up to 20% on the high end in certain studies. So women are all sleeping with the same guys. So for guys that are in that percentage, it's like they just have an abundance of girls throwing themselves at them. And then the women will come back later and say men are trash, but that's who
I think we need to have
options, and if he doesn't have other options, that means he's not desired, and that means I shouldn't desire him.
There's so many people in her comment section confused, right? And I don't know why you're confused, because this is that immature mindset, right? Instead of you logically thinking like, you know what, maybe he's making time for me, maybe he's trying to show me that he is genuinely interested in me. No, instead of thinking those positives, you're like, man, he don't get no girls. Nobody wants him, so why should I want him, right? And with this immature mindset, once again, it flaws so many things that women try to defend, because there are so many women out there, not all, but some, that all go after the same men. Why? Because they all want to know what's so special about him. Oh, I want him. Oh, all of them think he's attractive, so I'm just going to jump on the bandwagon as well, right? And this be it. They're all in competition with each other because they want to be that man or be in a relationship with him, so they can look at these other girls and brag and be like, aha, he chose me, not you. Childish, right?
What is it about masked women that infuriates you? What is it that's so threatening?
So what a lot of y'all in these new groups of people don't understand is that your lifestyles have consequences. So if you choose to live your life imitating another group of people who have been considered annoying for the longest time, you're going to come off as annoying too, naturally. Especially if when you ask questions like this, you're implying that people are threatened or intimidated, whatever you said. Like, I don't know if you know this, man, but your entire swag, it comes from a male subhuman species called a douchebag. All of it. The tank top, the beach muscles, the tattoo, the army recruit haircut, the earring, all of it. If I see a man dressed like that, I'm assuming he's a douchebag, and I've never been wrong. The thing that makes it even more annoying with a masked woman is that she can strategically be a woman again whenever it's beneficial to her. Like, there's a reason why the male version of you gets knocked out all the time.
Y'all better leave that man alone while he getting himself together.
You know, it's confusing when y'all say shit like this, because people actually believe they want to spend their entire life with somebody, but they only want to be there for the good part, though. Y'all actually think this is how y'all have to live life. None of this shit matters except for how the person is treating you. If they treat you like shit, yeah, they gonna probably leave. If this person treating you right, but they got goals and they motivated, they probably gonna do that times 10 when they actually make it. But y'all be telling y'allself this, and y'all actually think it's about the money so much that that's is what determine everything for y'all. It don't make sense. You want to spend your life with somebody, but you only want to be there for the good part. But when y'all get married, it's for better or worse. That's why nobody will take the shit serious, man.
Red flags, gentlemen. If your girl says she's going out, whether it be to dinner, whether it be to lunch, and her and all of her friends don't post a single Snapchat or Instagram story, red flag. Number 2, if your girl says she wants to go on a boat and she says there's no guys on the boat, who the fuck do you think driving that boat? Number 3, if a girl, when you ask her a question of what she's doing or who she's going to be with, and she either raises her voice or starts a fight with you. When I say raise her voice, if you're like, hey, are you going to White Castle or McDonald's, for example, and she goes, McDonald's, instead of McDonald's, she's lying. Tonality shift all the time. If her eyes shift away when you ask her the question, she is also lying. I mean, dude, I've seen this movie 100 times. You're not going to pull the wool over my eye. Listen, I got burned one time. That's all it took. Now I will never let anything slip. You guys, if you guys want more tips and tricks on how to spot when these little snakes are getting snaky, watch more and follow me on TikTok.
Ladies, quit arguing with him. Just say my side dude was right about you and walk away.
Boy, I beat her ass and then beat your ass for even giving her that dumb ass advice. Y'all be saying some stupid shit on this app.
Question. I'm not saying it's me, but how about for the women that don't enjoy or like sex?
But then don't have a man. Or allow your man to go and find a woman. If you want to be a housewife about sex, allow him to step out and have sex. because you can't tie down a man and then once you put the ring on your finger then say, sorry, I don't like it no more. What if you turn around and say to you, sorry, I don't like you no more? That's a load of rubbish. Every woman ain't having sex with you, leave her.
They ask you this question. So how long have you two been together? Never should it be you guys to answer that. I've heard guys say like, oh, we've been together 2.5 years. We've been together 16 months. Do you know the day you met? Do you know the hour? I've even actually seen in some instances where the man answers and he answers incorrectly and the woman had to correct him. It hasn't been that long. It's been like 15 months. He's like, oh, almost 2 years. It's been about 18 months. You know how bad that looks?
I hope a lot of y'all start to understand that females come and go. Like, bro. They come and go. Barely any of them stay, all right? And if you do get one that stays and is genuine loyal, okay, that's amazing. I'm proud of you, like real shit. But in reality, they come and go. So be mindful of that. Stop thinking they're always going to stay. I'm not saying don't think they're going to stay, but stop thinking it's going to happen with every single woman, all right?
But wait! There's more!
I have a boyfriend.
That's cap.
No, it's not. It's not cap.
It's an evil world we live in. But hey, I'm gonna keep living.
Be great.
According to
You are watching a master at work.
These girls don't care about you, bruh. You gotta grind, bruh. I promise you. When she leave you on red or she cheated on you, she don't give a fuck about you, bruh. And you over here stressing over her. Are you crazy? You a grown-ass man. I don't know what man it is, but tighten the fuck up.
Speak up.
Jesus, this brother needs to be saved. Brothers, let's all bow our heads and pray for this man. But nah, bro, like, bro, y'all really be taking y'all girls back after they cheat? Like, when a woman cheat on you, bro, that's the ultimate disrespect. Like, y'all staying?
Even the guy who created the original video had a look of defeat and disappointment on his face once he realized what was happening. He realized he could never trust his own girl.
It was nice that he wanted to kiss me, and I definitely wanted to kiss him. But at the back of my mind, I just remembered that time when I fell in love with someone else. It just kind of dirties the feelings that I could have for this new person because I'm stuck on that old person.
Textbook alpha widow. Most men do not pine for a woman that got away. And so when we date a woman, it can be quite devastating to the man when it comes out that she is actually having these thoughts about another man, even while they're being intimate. She said as she's even kissing him, she's thinking of kissing the other man. She describes the men that she dates as distractions. I would use the term security blanket. The woman that sent this to me, she had questioned me a long time ago on the concept of the alpha widow, because she had never experienced it herself. So she sees this, sends it to me, and says, oh, I get it now. And she also said, if I knew a man was thinking those same thoughts in her situation, she would feel deeply betrayed. So again, no shade to this woman. She just wants to carry on and push forward in life. But she's dating men as distractions or a security blanket, all the while thinking of this Jack from the Titanic that got away. For the men that find themselves in this situation, it is a betrayal. You are being used as a crutch, a distraction, a security blanket. When you pick up the cues, the little telltale signs that the woman you're with is haunted by this other man, you don't have to be mad at her. You just have to understand you're living in his shadow, and it is a betrayal.